College. A way to further educate our like-minded brains to finally know what taxes mean. What better way to experience this prematurely than to sneak my way in? I infiltrated the Old Dominion University to reveal the ugly schemes going on in what the US calls a bachelor's degree. Also, for clarification, I actually sent out some emails to a great professor there to learn more about music careers and whatnot. But you don't need to know that. I am a spy ready to figure out why we, as people who have transcended to know what a hi-hat is, need to spend 4+ years to get verified to do so. So, let's get into it. I met this very kind conductor whom I spent the whole day with, who goes by Dr. Kim. Great guy, I would recommend meeting him at some point. Also, I meant that by the whole day, like 8 a.m. to like 9 to 10 freaking p.m. I started my day off by attending this strings method class where you attempted to learn other instruments you've never played and then teaching that instrument too. So, one person there is teaching the violin when their primary instrument is not the violin. Same with that group and that group. This is me totally not faking that I've never played the violin before. I sincerely apologize for my reign of terror as this student, whom I forgot the name of, also sorry, was trying to teach the violin. Apparently I got to use Dr. Kim's instrument, which according to these kind fellow students was a privilege. A privilege, Why would a spy like me get a privilege like that? Anyway, we kept moving on till around 10, and then I just got to spend some halftime at his office. I could probably recite every detail of his office with how long I spent my time there.
Good morning. How might I help you?
Good morning.
Once 10:30 or so hit though, I got to view a little short violin lesson that he ran to another fellow student whom is under the satirical wrath of a music degree. Then realizing I play significantly worse than both of them independently. So actually, cheers to a music degree. So that ended, and we promptly had a little lunch together. It was supposed to be another violin lesson, but the student was fortunately sick, so I didn't have to meet any new people. Phew. We talked, and I asked him a few questions like what the programs are offered, and the fact that we have very similar paths. Like, he went to the college I'm transferring to, he was in the military doing a job I'm trying to do, and now he's doing music kind of like how I'm trying to. Huh? I kind of felt a little bad during our lunch, low-key, because I was just chowing down Panda Express as he was telling me about his exciting life and all, so you'd kind of just hear here and there. Afterwards, I got to view some short performances of multiple string students practicing performing in front of an audience, till 3 or so. Albeit with maybe like just 10 or 20 of us there, I'd still be pretty nervous myself if I had to learn how to get comfortable not making a single mistake in front of people. Like, not a single mistake. Once it hit 4, I then faced the wrath of, get ready for this, percussion! Bum bum bum, dun 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 dun. We got to see a very ongoing percussionist performing his biannual recital. His music program required that, although I was kind of confused, to be honest.
Everything that I've done, you push back. You know, and I'm
One of his pieces was about his father who passed away though, which was genuinely nice, so props to that. After that, get ready for the scariest part on both me and Dr. Kim. An interview! I asked him this flurry of questions, and we were talking about it for a bit over half an hour and all. Some about his education, collaborations, etc. Short summary, he's quite adamant of his music career with how much he's made from it, even meeting his current wife as a stand partner. So, yeah.
I'm doing great. This is an unusually long day, but we are trucking through.
Once I stopped pressing him like I was an IRS agent blaming him for not paying taxes as soon as he turned 18, I had a light dinner just by myself as he was prepping for a final recital that day. Just conducted the interview, so now we got a little bit of a break, dinner break. I'm gonna get some sushi. So we'll see how it goes. Gonna eat this, some shrimp roll. Alright, watch it disappear. Bam, gone, devoured, eaten to nothing. Let's go finish job shadowing. Then that last recital came from 7 to 9 p.m. Having been about a numerous amount of performances with both modern and not so modern instruments. Like, excuse me, but that's 6 strings. And then it was all over. Just like that. My small glimpse into what adult life is. No more shadowing, I guess. So... sigh. Then I realized maybe being the spy against spending some of your life at college wasn't who I was meant to be. You know, spending the entire day over there wasn't the worst because, get this, I had fun. Fun? In an educational setting? Until I realized this was a major where you get to choose your pursuits. So the foolhardy me sat down in bed, realizing that college isn't that bad of a scheme, you know, and only thought of one thing. How the heck did this professor survive the Marine Corps?
Okay.